Hi, my name is Bobby, and today I'm going to tell you a couple stories related to Weezer and Christmas, so sit down and get ready. Also, please subscribe to help me with my journey to finally become a Weezer. Okay, let's start. The year is 2000, and the Los Angeles radio station KROQ, pronounced as K-Rock, are about to release their annual Christmas compilation CD, Kevin and Bean, The Real Slim Santa. Weezer started work on two songs intended for the CD, the first one being Move It On, and the second one being No Way, which was originally written for the Green Album. The only recording I have found of these songs is this 45-second clip of No Way recorded by Carl Koch, webmaster, historian, archivist, and unofficial fifth member of Weezer.
Another problem. No way, no way, oh no way, no way, no way, no way. And the dreams that you have floating around in your head, all okay, my money just won't act, oh you're dead, no way, no way, no way, oh no way, no way.
Yeah, the sound quality isn't the greatest, but this is basically the same thing as recording a speaker playing a song. These songs were never released, and were scrapped last minute for two newly recorded Christmas songs, most likely because they wanted to avoid confusion in case they used these songs in the future, which they kinda did. The second verse of Don't Let Go has the same lyrics as the first verse of No Way. Anyway, these two newly recorded Christmas songs were The Christmas Song and Christmas Celebration, recorded in Rivers Cuomo's home studio nicknamed Matcha Fusion Studios. The thing is, K-Rock is a Southern Californian station, and Weezer's record label Geffen started thinking, what if we put both these songs on a promotional EP so that it could be played to a wider audience? Sometime in December, the CDs were sent to radio stations and began receiving airplay around December 7th, with around 1,000 CDs being sent to Weezer fan club members. Wait a second. In 2014, Weezer's Facebook account made a post talking about Christmas CD. That's what it's called. In that post, they said this.
The cover art of the CD has an odd story. The band had been essentially
The cover art of the CD has an odd story. The band had been essentially estranged from their label, Geffen, for so long by 2000 that they were doing most of their own artwork and promotion via the rapidly expanding Weezer.com. So the plan was to create the artwork for the EP and send it over to Geffen, bypassing their art department. Back in the summer of 2000, Rivers handed Carl a DV video camera and told him to start filming. Then, the discovery was made of the software that allowed one to capture stills from the video. At the time, a revelation, as it seemingly solved the issue of needing a digital camera, which the band did not have and were not yet ubiquitous and easy to manage. On November 15th, Carl went and rented Santa suits, and the band did a photo shoot with Carl filming them to capture stills from later. When it was realized that the stills looked like and that still capturing technology was awful at the time, Carl was finally authorized to buy a digital camera. Specifically, the 3MP Olympus C3000. The Santa suits were re-rented and a new shoot was done on November 31st, in the same locations in front of Rivers' fireplace and on Rivers' roof. Due to beginners' ignorance of digital camera file management and subsequent bungling of the label, this November 31 set of original photos is almost entirely lost or poorly sized today. The black and white shot used on the disc is totally gone, and the front and back cover photos only exist as the final Photoshop versions with text. Two shots of Pat and Mikey clowning were resized tiny for the web, but the originals were not preserved. No other shots from that day are extant today. Later, in 2005, Christmas CD was re-released under the new name Winter Weezerland through the iTunes Music Store with an updated cover. Apparently, the fans weren't happy because the songs were free on Weezer's website. Carl implied the decision was by Geffen with little input from the band. The EP was wiped from iTunes in 2008, most likely because of Weezer's upcoming Christmas EP, Christmas Weezer. And that's about where the info ends. The only thing— wait, what is this? In 2008, when Weezer were working on the masterpiece known as Gratitude, the drummer Pat Wilson began work on a Christmas cover EP, where he would record drums and guitar, and Rivers Cuomo would do the vocals. I've heard some people say the bass was done by Scott Schreiner, but I can't find any proof. I did find this quote from Pat Wilson on the All Things Weezer forum. I remember having to quickly get the Xmas thing together on the first aborted attempt at rapping in Malibu. I thought it had a nice vibe, but it would have been cool to get it more pro. Music Information Database, Discogs, says it was recorded, mixed, and produced by Ken Sluter, but that's the only place that says that. Okay, there's something I didn't mention yet. This was all going to be exclusive to a mobile game.
Oh my god, this song is the sussy wussy drippy beat.
On December 5th, 2008, Christmas with Weezer, the iOS game, was unleashed onto this planet, at least 1,000 dead. The gameplay is just a complete clone of Guitar Hero. If you don't believe me, here's a high quality video I found. This game also features 2 bonus songs with hard mode only, Pork and Beans and The Greatest Man That Ever Lived. Once you beat the game, you unlock this video.
Congratulations. You just beat the game Christmas with Weezer. Here's a treat just for you.
Need these, yes. They fly into V formation, of course. There's one goose at the top of the V, but every so often he takes a break and another goose comes up and takes that.
That's exactly what Canadian means.
Reach out a hand, hold on to her. But when it rains, oh when it rains, it's so
Scariest thing ever, I'm literally shaking. Okay, now, obviously, like any sane person, I have to play Christmas with Weezer. But all I could find was this website supposedly selling it for $5. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But when I was looking for gameplay, I found this video, the one I used just a couple seconds ago. I looked in the description and found a link to an archive of the game, so if anyone wants to try Christmas with Weezer, you can download it. Like I was saying, the 6 Christmas covers were originally exclusive to the mobile game, but fans weren't happy. So 11 days after the Christmas with Weezer game, December 16th, 2008, Weezer listened to their fans' demands, and Christmas with Weezer was released on streaming platforms. They added some new stuff like background vocals from the guitarist, but that's pretty much it. Something I didn't know about until making this video was that a short 14 years after the original release, they made a Japanese CD of Christmas with Weezer for 1,500 yen, which is about 11 USD.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
The mobile game and EP both have the same artwork. What am I looking at? Is that the sun exploding on the left half of the screen, and is that the moon about to crash into Earth? This album and its artwork perfectly encapsulates how society will collapse, how the universe was made, how the universe will end, and it shows us the true meaning of life, and it's the same as death. What we learned today is, Weezer is unstoppable, like a cockroach, they just won't die. Overall, I think Weezer Christmas songs aren't that bad. The Christmas song is pretty good, and We Wish You a Merry Christmas is funny when you first hear it, it feels cursed, but it's actually pretty good, even though it's just a cover. Also, in 2018, at a concert in Philadelphia, the song was played live not once, but twice in a row. I mean, it's a short song, but that still counts as torture in all states except Pennsylvania. They don't have laws there. Also, this video was inspired by Mark Medieval. You probably couldn't tell because his videos are good. Oh, and this next video is also inspired by him.
Markevol of mail. Markevol a Critchelberg. Mark by feel. Des kill people. He probably voted for Bill Clinton on the Game Awards to win. He probably dosed No Rivers Cuomo accidentally poisoned an entire restaurant by mixing ammonia and bleach. One time he chased me with a chainsaw, and I thought that was pretty mean. Mark, full if they mail true. Mark, full and Critchelberg. Mark by feel, Des, kill people. Mark, full if they mail. Mark, full and Critchelberg. Mark by